Every single morning, millions of square feet of corporate workspaces are quietly reset for the busy business day ahead. This daily reset is known as office cleaning. It represents the largest and most visible segment of the commercial property industry, operating within a highly specific and repetitive scope. The operational requirements for these spaces are highly standardized. A standard shift involves vacuuming floors, wiping down individual workstations, sanitizing communal restrooms, and restocking soap and paper towels. The regulatory footprint required to maintain this space is relatively light. Operations fall under standard workplace health and safety general duties, and the staff typically require only a basic induction and standard police checks. A dedicated crew quickly learns the exact rhythm of a floor plan, knowing which meeting rooms see the highest traffic and which bins need the most attention. Success in this environment is driven by consistency and embedded knowledge of a highly predictable space, rather than operational complexity. But growing businesses and modern real estate developments rarely stop at the desk line. When we look past the standard desks and cubicles, modern corporate properties reveal a far more varied layout. A single corporate tower often houses a ground-floor commercial cafe, a high-traffic strata car park in the basement, or a heavily utilized medical clinic on the second floor. Apply a standard mop, vacuum, and general surface spray to these specialized zones, and the maintenance process immediately breaks down. The tools designed for a carpeted desk environment are completely incapable of handling industrial grease or medical-grade sterilization. Treating a diverse, multi-zone facility with a single generalized office cleaning approach leaves a property manager exposed. It introduces severe operational gaps and hidden legal liabilities that a basic maintenance crew is not trained to handle. To correctly manage these complex spaces, the operation must expand into commercial cleaning, a heavy-duty operational framework engineered to scale across any type of business premises. This diagram shows the sheer physical difference in required equipment. A single HEPA backpack vacuum might effectively maintain an open-plan office, but managing a large commercial space requires machinery like a ride-on floor scrubber, which can cover over 4,000 square meters of warehouse space in a single hour. Heavy equipment is deployed to match specific environmental demands. Concrete strata zones require 130-bar pressure washers for surface degreasing, while large-scale retail environments rely on truck-mounted extractors running at 100 degrees Celsius to effectively deep-clean commercial carpets. The method of chemical application scales in the exact same way. Handheld spray bottles are replaced by electrostatic sprayers that wrap a fine, even, and invisible coat of hospital-grade disinfectant entirely around complex surfaces. In a standard office space, crews apply low VOC, eco-friendly products to maintain indoor air quality for the comfort of returning tenants. In fitness centers and medical suites, the priority shifts to heavy-duty chemical agents explicitly designed to eliminate biological risks. As the physical footprint of a business scales, standard manual maintenance is no longer sufficient. The cleaning operation must pivot entirely to mechanized, chemically specific interventions. The decision to deploy electrostatic sprayers and high-heat extractors is not arbitrary. It is dictated directly by strict regulatory frameworks that govern specific industries in Australia. This matrix charts specific facility types against their legal regulatory standards. A ground floor cafe or food processing zone requires strict compliance with HACCP protocols, specialized grease trap maintenance, and temperature-controlled chemical storage. Move into a medical or dental clinic, and the legal obligations shift completely. The provider is now legally required to use TGA-registered disinfectants and meet the AS/NZS 4187 standards for clinical sterilization. A childcare center adds yet another layer of compliance. Operators must follow strict ACECQA guidelines, enforcing a rigid two-step sanitize then disinfect process to protect vulnerable immune systems. And an industrial warehouse introduces heavy compliance with safe work NSW duties, strict machine guarding rules, and rigid safety protocols for operating equipment around active forklift zones. Meeting these distinct, overlapping standards requires specialty chemical products that cost significantly more than standard all-purpose cleaners, applied by staff with highly specific, documented training. Commercial cleaning, in practice, is about actively managing legal liability and controlling biological risk across heavily regulated zones. Facility managers overseeing mixed-use properties often find themselves contracting one company for daily office maintenance, another for cornerly carpet extraction, and a third for clinical medical cleaning. This fragmented approach creates major financial and operational inefficiencies. The structural solution to managing multi-zone complexity is a unified commercial service level agreement, or SLA. It acts as a single contractual hub for every distinct environment within a property. A unified commercial provider operates on a centralized management system, typically governed by triple ISO certifications for quality, environmental, and workplace health and safety standards. By utilizing the same centralized management, a single SLA creates immense on-site economies of scale. The specialized crews and heavy equipment already deployed to clean a strata car park can efficiently service the commercial offices upstairs during the same visit. This chart compares the financial outcomes of both approaches. By bundling ad hoc services under one comprehensive contract with a single provider, total cleaning spend typically decreases by 10 to 20%. Beyond direct cost savings, unified management ensures strict accountability. Facility managers maintain visibility over complex properties through centralized digital reporting and measurable key performance indicators delivered after every visit. Transitioning from standard office cleaning to a commercial SLA is a strategic business decision. It marks the shift from reactive daily maintenance to comprehensive operational risk management, securing and protecting the entire real estate asset.